Mr. Plunkett and her three children. Andre Ardway, 18, Cressida, 16, and Malachi, 8. The sheriff, on an order by Toronto Community Housing, is attempting to close their home and is telling the kids that they have to leave. Mrs. Plunkett lost her case because she had no legal representation. She didn't have the financial resources for legal representation. We have now secured legal representation for Mrs. Plunkett and her children. It is the stance of the people of Ontario that Mrs. Plunkett and her children have a right to housing.
Okay.
How are you today? What's going on? Where are the kids? Where are her children?
Outside.
Where are Mrs. Plunkett's children? You will not shove them out in the cold. She has a stay from a court order. We filed the papers on Friday. Yes.
I'm happy to talk to you and explain anything you want to, but we got to...
There was a stay filed on Friday within the 4 days. And now Mrs. Plunkett has... All right.
We're all going to listen. I'm going to have a conversation with you.
All right.
No problem. Let's just step outside there and I'll have a conversation with you. No problem, okay? Not a problem. Tell me what's going on.
We filed an order for a stay on a request for review, which is within the period of time, which is 4 days that she has from that period of time to file it. We have the order was put against her because there's allegations that Andre was convicted of a criminal act, which he was not, and he is ordered under house arrest here.
Yes, he is.
We have secured financial resources for Mrs. Plunkett to get a lawyer. We have sent all the documentation over to the lawyers. They are waiting for a contact from Mr. Sam Colas in Calgary, who will be paying the legal. Mr. Sam Colas is the owner of the president of Broadwalk Property Management. And he will be paying the legal fees for Mrs. Plunkett to get this back into court.
So where's the paperwork that says she's got 4 more days?
The paperwork has to be filed within 4 days, and we filed the paperwork on Friday, which was the last day.
Did you get anything from the court?
No, all she got was the paperwork from the court, and we contacted...
And where is it?
That is over at my office.
Where's that?
75 Silver Springs.
Oh, you live across the street?
Yes.
Okay, all right. Why didn't you bring it with you?
Because all I hear is that there's a sheriff here, and I would not believe that there would be such despicable attempts by human beings to shove an 8-year-old and a 68-year-old, 8 and 16 in the cold.
It's okay. Talk
to me.
Yeah, no worries. So, but the problem is, though, this has been going on for a long time,
No,
right?
yes, the problem...
It's not a surprise.
The problem is that Mrs. Plunkett did not have any legal representation because she was...
Why? How come?
Because the lawyer took her money and stated that he's going to represent her. On the day of the court, he stated that he needs $2,500 cash from her to show up. And on that date, I couldn't show up because I had another matter in Scarborough because we're trying to clean up that area there. So I went and argued her case, but the deciding point of it was that Andre has a criminal record, but he doesn't have a criminal record. So last night I spent a whole load of hours, and we're doing up a 30-page fact to get into court.
Upstairs on the 3rd floor. Yeah, the laptop's upstairs. Yeah, the laptop. It's upstairs on the 3rd floor.
And we spoke this morning to Mike Milgrande's office. Carol McDonald. She's supposed to send the document. We also spoke to the lawyer Una, and we also agreed that we will pay their legal fees for an extension of the stay until the end of the 2 children's school year. Right, because it is...
Where does the young one go to? Highland High School?
One goes to St. Aidan's, and the other goes down to the college.
Yeah, I know.
Right, and the paperwork has been filed with divisional court, right, and that was filed on Friday.
Okay. So I'm just a little bit confused, only because I don't know that. Like, I understand the process, but so the problem though is this has been going on for months, right?
Yeah,
And so
the problem was that all the fees they have been charging her, because she was denied legal aid, was not representation in court. It was just for doing paperwork. So when she goes to court, one got tied on and one got tied on. So now it's a matter of law. A matter of law is, can they use the allegations against him and the fact that he